Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kalika and you're going to be a better person after watching this video. You will deliver the free couches or I will call the police and sue. Saw Choosing Beggar in the wild yesterday and felt like Steve Irwin trying not to be bitten by a croc. A friend of mine, John, and his wife Jane just bought a new sectional couch. Their old couch and love seat are in pretty good condition, just an ugly colour, so they decided to just give them away. They put an ad on Craigslist that says they're free to anyone who wants to come and pick them up. They get a few calls when a woman calls and comes out to see them. She arrives driving a small car, likes the couches and says she will take them. Great. She then asks when we can deliver them. John explains the ad said the person taking them has to haul them because he doesn't have a truck. A strange conversation occurs for a few minutes while she tries to grasp the idea of a furniture store delivering. Eventually she says, "How about a U-Haul truck?" Jane agreed that would work perfectly. The woman explains she needs to run a few errands, then will call to arrange a time. Great. About an hour later she calls and says she is home and we can deliver the couches whenever we want. John explained to her once again that she needs to haul them. She says, "I thought you were going to rent a U-Haul." He responded with, "I thought you were renting the U-Haul." "You said you would rent the U-Haul," she said. "Why would I rent the U-Haul?" he asked. "So you can bring me the couches," she said. Frustrated, John gives the phone to Jane, who calmly explains that the ad says she has to haul the couches. If she wants to rent a U-Haul, we will happily help her load it, but we aren't renting a U-Haul to give her free couches. She says she will come over and figure this out. About an hour later, she shows up in the same small car and tells John he needs to either go rent a U-Haul or find someone with a truck to haul these. He says he will do no such thing. If she wants them, she hauls them. You can see she's getting pissed when she tells him that they agreed to give her the couches and haul them and that is a verbal contract, so if they don't deliver them, she will sue them for breach of contract. At this point, Jane steps in and calmly explains to the lady that they have changed their minds and they aren't going to be getting rid of the couches. She seems pissed, but leaves. An hour or so after that, they get another call asking about the couches. The person asks if they can be delivered and they are told no, but if they live close by, we will help them load and even unload them at their place. 20 minutes later, the angry woman shows back up and starts screaming that they promised her the couches, so it is illegal for them to give them to anyone else. It turns out that the caller was her friend, calling to test if they are really still giving the couches away. John and Jane ask her to leave and tell her even if she gets a truck, they aren't giving her the couches. She pulls her car up so it is blocking the driveway and calls the police. When the police arrive, she tells them she is the owner of the couches and that we won't give them back to her. What happens over the next 15 minutes blew my mind. She lied to the police, her friend lied to the police, she got angry and threw her keys at Jane and eventually ended up getting arrested because she refused to leave. Her friend took the car and left and we were all left shaking our heads. On the positive side, the cop's brother needed a couch for his den and he came and got them. TLDR, friends give away couch. A crazy woman wants them to rent a U-Haul so they can drive it to her house, then calls the cops and won't leave when they refuse. Hey man, your art looks sick. I was hoping to get some stickers and a new profile picture for my YouTube channel. Hey, you there? It'd be dope if you could respond ASAP, kind of in a hurry. Hello? Oh hey, sorry, was working on some future comics I'll be posting. Anywho, how many stickers are you looking for? And what kind of profile photo did you have in mind? LMFAO, working. Anyway, I want a bunch of stickers to sell, so probably like 10 or 20. Then for the profile pic, just like one of your small guys full colour, but a few different ones for holidays and events. So probably 8 of those. Hello? Sorry, gotta do some math on this, big order. Well, okay, it's $80 for 5 custom stickers, so it'd be $160 to $320 for the packs of 10 to 20. For profile photos, I'm assuming you mean headshots, so that'd be $30 flat, so 8 would be $240. Realistically, since this is one huge order, I'd be down to crunch the $400 to $300 even, or the $560 down to $450. Hold on, where did you get those numbers? Well, it's $20 per sticker. I do $5 off the 3rd and 4th stickers of a set, and then $10 off the 5th for sets of 5. So 20 plus 20 plus 15 plus 15 plus 10 equals 80. Then multiply that by 2 or by 4, sets of 5 if you want 10 to 20. Then a full colour headshot is $30 and that is multiplied by 8 is $240. The price reduction was pretty arbitrary just because I appreciate the patronage. Jesus, your crap is expensive. Anyway, I wanted to more of a partnership for this. How long will it take you? Hello? Howdy. Partnership, can you elaborate? And honestly, if I start now, I can probably have this all done by the end of the week. I work pretty quickly when it comes to stickers and this stuff. Like, when I sell the stickers for my channel, I'll have your handle on the description area, so it'll expose your page. You've got like what, 400 to 500? I can get you to 10k easy. So you'd willingly sign a guarantee that I would receive a following of at least 10,000 people for this project, or I'd receive payment in full. What? No, I can't guarantee that crap. But I can guaranteed hand over $500 worth of art. See the problem? The promise of maybe exposure isn't going to do much for me. I'd prefer to just be paid via my PayPal. What the hell? Why though? I've got an audience and I'd help you promote? Because on principle, working for free is not ideal for me, unfortunately. So this is either a paid commission or it's not happening. Wow. They're just effing stickers, kid. You have like 400 people who don't give a crap what you make. Just effing make them. Yeah, so you can sell them and profit, leaving my name as a tiny credit to in the description. Will be hidden until someone clicks it, yeah? Thanks, but no thanks. Suck a fat one, not even gonna bother crapping on you in a vid, so you can sit at your little wussies and come beg for the chance to work with me. Thank God. The further my brand is from that suckling scrotum you call a mouth, the better. Peace. Hi, is this still available? Yes, it is. Can I please have it for $90? I live very close. Are you serious? $90 for an $800 MacBook? Okay then, how low can I have it for? I'm asking for $800. If you want to make an offer, make a serious one. 200 or 100. I don't have time for this. ChoosingBeggar wants to borrow my pro level skates at public skating and then offer me $60 for buying them from me. It's a fresh encounter, typing on my phone, so please excuse my format and typos. I am a university student, also play hockey regularly. I own a pair of decent new skates that I recently purchased, around $700. I have a 3-hour gap between my classes today and the weather is pretty nice for outdoor skating, so I decided to go skate at the river trail. Since I play hockey almost daily, so I kept my skates in my car every day. I forgot to sharpen my skates prior, but figured there is skate sharpening on site, so it's not a big deal, just no guarantee of the quality. The skate sharpening place also runs a skates rental business. The guy who sharpens skates told me it will take about 5 minutes, so I left my skates to him. I went back to check on my skates about 10 minutes later and I saw my skates were on the counter, so I went into the line and waited for my turn to pay for it. And here comes the ChoosingBeggar lady. ChoosingBeggar to sharpening dude, referring as SD. Excuse me, can I rent those skates? Pointing at my skates. They look nice and newer, I'd like to wear them. Sharpening dude, sorry ma'am, these are not our skates, it belongs to that gentleman over there, pointing at me. What is shoe size? I can grab one that probably fits better. ChoosingBeggar, no, your other skates are old and stinky. My skates smell like ass since I wear them every day. I want to try his skates, I will fit, I can see that. The poor sharpening dude is clearly shocked that she insists on renting my skates, so I decide to step in. Me, hey, sorry, those are my skates that I left here for sharpening, it's not for rental. And I tried to grab my skates and get the F out. ChoosingBeggar, oh that's okay, can I borrow them from you today though? It looks really nice and much better than those crappy skates. You can rent those if you want. Me, yeah, no, I prefer to wear my own skates, sorry. At this point I already had enough of her BS and ready to leave. ChoosingBeggar, wait, I can pay you $60 for those skates if you give them to me right. I had a huge internal lull at that moment, but I am not really good at making a snappy comeback and don't want to make a scene since there are people in the line. I just simply said, no, sorry, those are not for sale, and left as fast as I can. The last thing I heard she was mumbling, effing cheap Asian, probably doesn't know how to effing skate anyway. TLDR, ChoosingBeggar lady wants to rent my skates and then buy them from me for $60. After I refused her, she mumbled racist comment. Hey girlie, thanks for your RSVP. Brad and I are thrilled to have you for a special day. Can I ask a simple favour? Thanks, I'm excited and happy for you, and of course, what do you need? I need you to make a custom centerpiece for each of the 20 tables. If each one could be a separate Disney villain, I would die. Oh, and could you also do a cake topper? Oh my god, I'm flattered, but wait, the wedding is next week, that's not enough time for me. Yeah, it's next week, but we figured they can't be that long to make, right? Actually, each wood carving takes approximately 3 to 5 hours of work. Painting takes another hour depending on detail. I could probably manage a cake topper, but I definitely don't have time to make 20 centerpieces. I'm sorry. You're kidding. This is such short notice. What are we gonna do? Am I missing something? You just asked me now, a week before the wedding. I had no idea you were planning on using my art. God, you clearly don't understand the stress and pain that it takes to plan a wedding, do you? No. But I also think you should have asked me way in advance. Maybe you could try finding stuff in iParty? Go F yourself. Worst co-worker ever. Uninvited. I'll just dry myself off with your bedsheets. I had an old Choosing Beggar friend stay with me last year for the July 4th holiday. She was always a bit annoying and high maintenance, but we were still close friends. I gave her a clean towel to shower the night she arrived. She just left it on the floor soaking wet, so I kindly hung it up for her to dry overnight. The following is our conversation the following morning, paraphrased from memory. Choosing Beggar, can I have a towel? I need to shower before the parade. Me, what happened to the towel I gave you last night? Choosing Beggar, oh, I already used that. Me, you used it once, it's still clean and dry since I hung it up for you. Choosing Beggar, no, I need a clean towel, that one is dirty. Me, I'm sorry, I don't have any more clean towels, just use the one I gave you. Choosing Beggar then walks into my bedroom, grabs my bedsheet right off my bed and says, I'll dry off with this then. I had no idea what to say. The fact that she thought my bedsheets that I sleep on every night were more clean than the once used towel really threw me off. Anyway, I told her she's out of her mind and that she will just have to go without showering because no way in hell she's drying off with my bedsheets. She ends up using the towel I gave her. Okay, so that's it for r/Choosing Beggars. I really hope you did enjoy this one. As always, if you do want to see more content like this, then please do subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!